am Lily. Today I'm going to read you the story, The Finest in the Land, 옥스포드리딩트리 Level 9. Okay, let's read it. The Finest in the Land, series created by Roger Kunt and Alex Fritat. The Finest in the Land. Anina came round to play with Biff and Chip. Wolf and Wilma came too, and so did Nadim. I'm 6 next week, Keeper told them. Do you want to come to my birthday? 6? You're catching up with me, said Wilma. Mom took Keeper to the shops. When he had gone, Wilma had an idea. Let's form a band, then we can play Happy Birthday to Keeper. But his birthday is next week, said Nadim. We'll need the time to practice, said Wilma. Biff liked the idea of forming a band. The boys were not so sure. We can't play instruments, said Wolf. You and Chip can play the kazoo, said Biff. Nadim can play the tambourine, and we can all sing, said Anina. At last, they were ready to play. Wolf started them off. 1, 2, 3, she said. They began to play Happy Birthday. It sounded quite good. It sounded even better when they played it again. Suddenly, the magic key began to glow. So Wolf is playing the guitar, and Biff and Anina is playing a recorder. Looks like a recorder, and Chip and the Wolf is playing kazoo, and Nadim is playing tambourine. The magic took the children on another adventure. Help, cried Anina. We still have our instruments. I hope my guitar doesn't get broken, said Wilma. The magic took the children back in time. It took them to the Middle Ages. Who are those people? Asked Nadim. Why are they doing tricks? They must be entertainers, said Anina. I think they're practicing. At first, the entertainers didn't see the children. They went on practicing. The juggler kept dropping the board. The girl on stilts held onto the tree. If they're entertainers, they're not very good, said Biff. No wonder they're practicing. One of the entertainers saw the children. He ran across to them. My name is John, he said. You must be musicians. We are not proper musicians, said Wilma. I have a job for you, said the man. But, said Biff. The man looked at Wilma's guitar. What a strange instrument, he said. The girl looked at Biff's recorder. What a strange pipe, she said. You look a bit young to be musicians, said John. You'd better play us a tune. Suddenly, a man on a horse rode up. He looked very cross. Are you the entertainers? He shouted. You should be at the castle by now. The musicians were late, said John, but you are ready now. Then hurry, said the man. The Duke hates to keep waiting. He peered at the children. Are these the musicians? He asked. They look very young. They are the finest in the land, said John. But, stammered Wilma. The man made everyone go to the castle. The children ran behind. How can we entertain the Duke? Biff said. We are not proper musicians. Don't worry, said John. I bet you can play something. You all have instruments. We can only play one song, said Nadim. It's called Happy Birthday. You only play it on someone's birthday. I don't know, said John, but it sounds perfect. It's the Duke's birthday. That's why we're going to entertain him. The Duke was waiting with his wife and the daughter. They looked at the entertainers. The entertainers gave a low bow. The Duke's daughter looked surprised. We'd better bow as well, whispered Wolf. We'd better bow as well, whispered Wolf. It's not every day we meet a Duke. The Duke peered at the children. The musicians are very young, he said. They are the finest in the land, said John. They had better be good, said the Duke. I am very fond of music. They have made up a song for you, said John. The entertainers went to practice. They were still not very good. They're terrible, said Nadim. I don't think they are proper entertainers. Something funny is going on. Look out, here comes the Duke's daughter, said Wolf. The Duke's daughter ran up to one of the entertainers. She gave him a hug. Oh, Hugh, I'm so glad you're here, she said. I said I'd find a way, said Hugh. You see, said Nadine, I said something funny was going on. The Duke's daughter was called Edith. She and Hugh were in love. We're not really entertainers, said John. We are here to help Edith. My father won't let me marry yet, said Edith. So we want to run away. Why pretend you are entertainers, said Chip, when you're so terrible at it? This was the way we could only get into the castle, said Hugh. Please help us, said John. Please help us, said John. Oh, all right, said Anina. Hugh gave Edith a bottle of sleeping mixture. Pour this mixture into the drinks, he said. Do it before the feast begins tonight. It will send everyone to sleep, said John. Then we can get away safely. Edith took the bottle. Leave it to me, she said. The entertainers made the children dress up. I feel silly dressed like this, moaned Chip. You need to look the part, said John. Won't everyone be asleep? Asked Nina. We hope so, said John. It was time for the Duke's feast. Many people were there. Servants took in great dishes of food. There was plenty for everyone to eat and drink. Edith was worried. She had to put the sleeping mixture in, but no one had fallen asleep. Now it was time for the entertainment. This is not part of my plan, hissed John. Why has no one fallen asleep? The mixture isn't working, said Chip. What shall we do now? Asked Hugh. We'll just have to entertain them, said John. The entertainers were terrible. Everyone began to shout and throw food at them. The Duke was angry. Entertainers, he shouted. You are terrible. I will put you in the dungeons. Wait, begged John. Please hear the musicians. They're the finest in the land. The children got ready to play. Wilma started them off. 1, 2, 3, she said. Then they began to play Happy Birthday. It sounded quite very good. It sounded even better when they played again. The people clapped and cheered, and excellent, said the Duke. Play it again. Wilma had an idea. She whispered to Hugh. Creep out now and take Edith. Then she clapped her hands. This time I'm going to teach you the words, she said. You can all join in. Happy birthday to you, like this. And look, Edith is a little bit standing because Duke is smiling and not looking at her. So Wilma taught everyone the words to Happy Birthday. Edith slipped away. No one saw her bow. Everyone was singing loudly. You are the finest in the land, said the Duke. What other tunes can you play? Hugh and Edith escaped from the castle. There were some horses waiting for them. Tomorrow we will get married, said Hugh. Do you think your father will give us his blessing? Of course he will, said Edith, when he says now how happy we are. This note is from Edith, said the Duke. She has run away to get married. I suppose we should chase after her. Suddenly the Duke gave a yawn. I feel very sleepy, he said. Maybe I will chase after her when I've had a snooze. Everyone is asleep, said Wilma. So the sleeping mixture worked in the end. The magic key began to glow. What a strange end to the adventure, said Chip. There's no one left awake to say goodbye to. The magic took them home. We don't need to practice Happy Birthday again, said Nadine. We're pretty good at it. The keeper came in. What have you all been doing? He asked. Just messing about, said Biff. It was Keeper's sixth birthday. The band played Happy Birthday. That was brilliant, said Keeper. I didn't know you were such good musicians. Of course we are, said Wilma. We are the finest in the land. Now Keeper is 6 years old. Bye.